We've got a Super Bowl pin tag, which has something to do with sports, I think. Yeah, sports. Hurry back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel and thanks for returning. If you're new here, my name is Jake and I do all kinds of Disney content, including subscription boxes, swaps, hauls, vintage trips, trivia, pins. If it's Disney, we're doing it. So you're going to want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. All right, gang, we have got a Super Bowl, or in my world, we call it the Super Bowl. But it's a Super Bowl pin tag. And I don't do a lot of these pin tags because honestly, they're a lot of work picking out pins. But I love Kelly and Braden over at Magical Disney Pals who are hosting this. So of course, when they asked me to do it, I said I would do it even though I'm a few days late. Technically, this fell on my birthday. And that's the excuse I'm going with. So I've got a whole bunch of prompts. I'm going to show you some pins. So let's get going. Got my board here. All right, number one, Tailgate, show a food pin. All right, so I have got my Disney Studio Store, what do they call these? Anyway, it's my gadget holding an ice cream, super delicious. I love this pin. So happy that she is getting some love. So there is my food pin. Okay, that's probably the one term like I knew, so it goes downhill quickly from here. Coin toss, show a coin, round, or shining pin. All right, so I think the obvious choice for me, the Disney Afternoon collector, would be my Scrooge diving into his money pit. This was from the, was that the 25th anniversary? There's also an ornament released in this design to go along with the pin. All right, number three, flag. Show a flag or country pin. Okay, so I have got my Dumbo just before he's about to leap. He's got a little flag in his trunk there, and you've got Timothy Mouse, and there's my little flag pin. All right, number four, red zone. I don't even know what that means. Red zone, show a red pin. Okay. So I went a little 90s. Is it late 80s? Could be 89. I think it's like 92. But The Rocketeer. I love The Rocketeer. Such a classic movie. But it's mostly red. So I thought, why not? All right. Number five. Pick six. Show a character from the Sensational Six. All right. So I went classic on this one. And I went with Mickey. But he is representing the Art of Animation, which is one of my collections. So thought I'd kind of get a twofer out of this one. There he is at the drawing board. Absolutely love that pin. Number seven, bye week. All right, somebody's going to have to explain what some of these terms mean down in the comments. Show a pin of relaxation. Oh, sorry, I was out of order. All right, so I'm going to go non-Disney on this one. And this is my TGIF throwback pin. Friday nights, everybody gathered at home, end of a long week, 4 shows, 2 hours of lineup. What could be more relaxing than that? I absolutely love this fantasy pin. All right, number 8, wild card. Show us one of your least favorite pins. All right, this one was tricky because I don't have a lot of least favorites in my collection. If it's a least favorite, out it goes. But I did pick this one because this was a fantasy pin released for Pride a year or two ago. And there were 2 versions of the pin. There was this like sort of the bright colors, and then there was the pastel version. And by the time I got around to ordering it, the bright colored one was sold out. So I had to settle for the pastel one because I wanted to support this. So I guess I wish I'd had the bright colored one instead of this pastel rainbow version. I still like this pin, but I definitely think it is not as vibrant as the one that I had hoped to get. All right, number 9, touchdown celebration. Show a dancing pin or motion sliding movement pin. Okay. I don't actually have a ton of these movement pins because, I don't know, I just guess I don't. But I do have my Gummy Bears pin and the middle spins around the wreath. So there they are doing their touchdown celebration. Love this pin from Loungefly. I think it was from Loungefly. Okay, number... I feel like I missed one because I've got 3 pins left and 2 categories to go. Second... I did. Number 6. Sorry. Secondary. Show a sidekick pin. Okay. That's where this one comes in. This is one of my favorite pins. This was from the... what do you call Polaroid series? There's Lumiere. This is a giant pin. Absolutely love it. But one of my very favorite characters and one of my very favorite sidekicks. So, all right, let's get back on track. Number 10 is a Hail Mary. This could go either way. Show the worst deal or best deal you paid for a pin. I feel like I've gotten pretty good deals. A lot of the sellers I buy from are pretty straightforward and honest, but this was a particularly good deal, and it's the only profile pin I have in my collection. It is Jake from the Rescuers Down Under. I got this from Diane over at Dream 499 Pins. Wow, that took me way too long. This was going on eBay for somewhere between like $50 and $100 more than she was selling it for. So even though the prices were being gouged everywhere, I feel like she was still offering a fair price. So definitely was happy to add that to the collection. And then finally, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Show your favorite all-time pin. Okay, it's like picking your favorite child, which if I had children, you know I would pick a favorite. Like, obviously, there would be a favorite. Like, one would be a disappointment and the other one would be the favorite. But there's so many pins that I love. So I picked one that encapsulates kind of a lot of things, and it's a giant fantasy pin. You know I love my fantasy pins. And it is this massive pin incorporating many of the sidekicks. I guess I could have used this one for sidekicks. Many of the sidekicks from the Disney afternoon shows that I absolutely love. This is by Hidden Treasure Pins. Love their pins. They do a lot of the 80s, 90s throwback nostalgia. It won't even fit on my board. I can kind of like squeeze it, part of it down here at the bottom so you can see. So there is my Super Bowl lineup. Tell me below, did you have a favorite from today? Are you a football fan? Are you watching the Super Bowl? I don't even know who's playing the Super Bowl. The Patriots and somebody? The Giants? Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Lots of cool Disney content coming up. I hope to see you soon on the next Disney Afternoon.